That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 56 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts.
There he goes, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. J.J. Nelson, 72 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Let's go, baby. At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. On the move to his left. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Get down. You're wide 7:34. Let's go, let's go. Hey, Alpha. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr dancing to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Hey, high 7.
From the gun, it's Carr. Rolling, and he's going to go down again. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Sproles. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second and 11 now. Wentz. It's complete. It's Sproles. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Shakestone, Travis. Check 52. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down, Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 29. Throwing is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to, and that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
That's right, baby.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. Throwing again. Carr got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now Carr is going to let this go. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10.
58 for Mike, 58. 58. Stop your whining. Check. Two jet. Hey, exit.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And This one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. 2nd and 5. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, 64 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's hauled in by Nelson. Touchdown, Raiders. J.J. Nelson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders get a score closer.
You better be afraid of me. You better.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. The 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you